Hello everyone. So today is a really exciting day because I am going to be digitally cataloging my wardrobe. I've got Devon, who's the co-founder of an app called Indyx. They are a really cool, really chic, modern version of how to make your very own Cher Horowitz Clueless closet. So Devon's coming over and she is going to catalog my wardrobe. So we're going to be cataloging about 100 items. When you have an Indyx consultant come over to help you catalog, that's around the amount that they're going to do for you in about 5 hours. So let's see how much we can get in there. So I've got some dress pants, obviously my jeans, some tops, and I've pre-steamed a lot of them because if you're going to be taking photos of them, you want them to look as nice as possible. So, and I've got my handy steamer ready in case we need to do anything last minute. I've got some t-shirts and shirts here. We've got my blazers. I am a big fan of blazers. They're probably the most worn thing in my wardrobe, so we're gonna catalog a bunch of those. Some sweaters, my bags that I want in there, my accessories, some coats, jackets. But I think this is just gonna be so good because sometimes even I will open up my wardrobe and just kind of stare into the abyss almost and just be like, what do I wear today? So I feel like this is really gonna be a nice way to create outfits and just come up with really interesting combinations and just be able to see my closet with like a bird's eye view, which I've never done before. So I think it's gonna be a really cool process, a really good experience, and yeah, we're taking you guys along for the ride. So Devon should be here any minute. I'm excited to meet her. She came all the way from San Francisco, you guys, to do this. So I am just, I don't know, so grateful. So like, just so lucky. Oh my God. Welcome. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God. I'm filming already. No worries. Are you freezing cold? Oh, I'm okay. So here we have Devon, the co-founder of the Indyx app, and she is going to be helping me catalog my closet today. So Devon, can you tell us a bit about Indyx and what we're going to be doing?
Yes. So Indyx is a wardrobe app where you can catalog and digitize your closet. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, why? I know why, but
we can jump straight there. Why would you want to do that? The shortest answer is that it really gives you so much insight into your closet that really helps you start to optimize your closet. So there are some very tactical things you can start to do with it right away, right? So once you have your closet digitized, you can plan and save outfits, you can track cost per wear, you can plan packing lists. But really the thing that we hear from our users all the time is, you know, I did it for this specific reason to plan my outfits, but I didn't realize just how much insight I would get from seeing my closet in digital form, like literally in the palm of my hand, right? And that insight's different for different people. Sometimes it's, oh my gosh, you know, I really have 5 of the same exact thing, right? When you see it on a screen, suddenly you can realize.
We're gonna find that today.
Yeah. Other times it's, oh my gosh, like there was this piece I just never reached for and I couldn't really say why, but now that I see, again, everything on the screen, I can see how it kind of doesn't fit into the curation of my closet, right? So different for different people, but you can really start to realize what is in your closet, what are your patterns, and then start to optimize and think differently about it. And then what I think Indyx does a little bit differently is not only give you the tools to have your own digital wardrobe, but also use that to connect with other people. So you can use your digital wardrobe to connect with a personal stylist, like Christina is now. You can use it to connect with your friends, and then soon what we are building into is to use it to connect with literally any other user on the app to actually have kind of almost one shared closet, right? So to be able to sell, rent, borrow, all of those things from each other's closets.
Because I've heard of other wardrobe cataloging apps and things like that, and I don't know, you guys, there's just something different about how you guys approach it and how you're integrating like creators and users and creating that community, and I think it's just really cool. So you can get a consultant to come and help you within the US, certain cities, right?
Yep, expanding all the time though.
Yep, so if this is really overwhelming for you, then Indyx does offer the consultant to come over and do exactly what we're doing here today. So we're giving you guys like a sneak peek, an inside peek at exactly what that process looks like. But I think this will also sort of uncover what it will look like if you want to do it yourself. And I think it's kind of like a little bit of closet therapy if you do decide to do it yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, what are the things that, if you're using this to plan outfits, that you wear and use all the time, right? So you're gonna wanna make sure those are in there. Second is just to make sure you're kind of capturing at least something from every category, right? You don't wanna have a digital closet with only you know, tops and handbags, right? You're also going to want pants and shoes. But I would then also say to, again, if you're only going to do 100 items, to also kind of try to avoid duplicates, right? So if you have 5 white t-shirts, not going to be as useful if you're creating outfits, right? And that's the point of what you're doing this for. So I would say pick one. Again, if you're only capturing 100 items.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so I mean, I have like multiple black blazers in here. Yeah. I mean, they are different to me, but they might look the same on the app.
Yeah. If they're different to you, and also if your point is you want to track cost per wear for those, then that's also a reason to prioritize those over others. So it's really up to you.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, we can start with the blazers and then we'll go from there. So to get started, I already had all of the clothes that I wanted cataloged on Indyx, set out and ready for Devon to start sorting. But basically she laid down this mat that the catalogers bring with you just to keep your floor clean and to provide a nice clean backdrop. But I asked Devon, and you can use pretty much anything. You have your carpet, your floors, any background will do because the Indyx background remover is really good. So don't worry about having like a super light background, things like that. All you need is some good natural light. Window light is the best, and you start taking photos of your stuff.
You know, part of the point is to kind of almost compete with shopping, right? You want your digital wardrobe to be the thing that you open first instead of going to open your favorite shopping site, right? And so if your favorite shopping site is beautiful and inspirational, that's subconsciously probably part of the reason you go and want to open it, right? So you also want, ideally, your digital wardrobe to be just as beautiful and inspirational. Like it matters. So I think we encourage people to really, you know, if you can, again, do whatever you want. It is your space, but to invest the time and effort into making it look nice, you know?
Yeah, I love
so that you want to use it.
Does Indyx have a database of certain clothes that it can pull from to get the cost per wear, or do you have to kind of remember what you paid?
No, it's something that you have to input all the data yourself.
Okay.
Right, so ideally you start tracking cost per wear when you buy something, obviously, right? So then you have the price. But even if you have kind of an analog, like if you know it was, whatever, around $100, like done is better than perfect. So I would say put in the approximate price, put in the approximate number of times you've worn it so far, right? And then it's just an equation from there, right? Cool. And then we are about to launch, probably by the time this video maybe comes out. Right now you track at the item level, right? So every time you wear an item, you track it. We are working on building like a calendar view where you can add outfits to the calendar, so you can plan your outfits that way, but then it also will automatically track the cost per wear as well.
Look how good this looks. Oh my God. Yes, there's a lot of blazers, people. Okay, so I'm going to be cataloging some of the pieces in the app too. Devon is not doing all this by herself. So Devon's going to be showing us, we're going to start with t-shirts. I feel like everyone has a t-shirt in their wardrobe, so how do you make it look the best on Indyx? Oh, I'm doing this. Okay. All right, I have this black t-shirt from Madewell. Laying it down.
Straight shoulders.
Oh. So I didn't do a very good job, but Devon is gonna show us how to make
I'm just showing you the tips and tricks. I mean, this is so the way you did it, like, if you just want to lay it down flat and that's it, like, this will work. This looks good. Okay. But if you want to make it look extra good, I would say just to quickly kind of smooth out any little wrinkles. And then the big thing with tops and bottoms is to tuck the armpits and the crotch. So you just literally fold the armpit back a little bit, tuck it in.
Oh wow, that looks so much better.
Armpit back, tuck it over, and then it just makes it look nice and clean and neat.
Okay, so I'm in my Indyx app, so I'm hitting the plus sign, take a photo of your item.
So then you can pick, so either you can take your photos ahead of time. Some people like to do it that way, just to take a bunch of photos in their camera roll.
I like it. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
This is a pass?
It's a pass.
Okay, so you enter the brand next. What size?
Small.
And then it asks you the color. What category is the top?
Yep.
Oh, that's so easy.
Nice. There we go.
Done.
Done.
Now we're
doing a shirt.
Okay.
The other thing that I didn't mention before is just like, again, easy, quick. Just make sure buttons are buttoned, zippered are zippered.
Okay.
So get all the buttons up. This is an example, I've laid it down flat here, of sticking the arms out to the side.
Mm-hmm.
This is a no-no.
So this is a no.
It will just look weird in your outfit photos, and it'll also make the shirt look, because the background removal crops into a box, right? So if the arms are way out wide, then it'll make the shirt really small in your digital catalog. So you basically want to fit it into kind of a square as much as you can. So those are all the reasons why you want to tuck in the arms. But just kind of tuck so that the arm comes in down next to the item. Okay. Great.
Looks hot. I love it. So we're doing
jeans. Just button your buttons.
You keep all your clothes like stored and ready to take a photo.
Oh, I don't know, because you only have to do it once, right? And just lay down flat, smooth out those wrinkles. Okay, so if you lay down, your crotch is looking like this. It's not incredible, right?
Like right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, this is maybe, tell me if this is too in the weeds.
No.
But this is the stuff I think about. So the easy thing to do, so if it lays down like that, you just kind of like just tuck the crotch to the back.
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
and
crotch and shoulders.
Crotch and shoulders.
Okay.
And then just kind of zhuzh the seams. That's it, jeans are pretty easy.
Okay, so we picked a challenging piece. One, it's a dress, it's a maxi dress. And it is very unstructured, so it's like a jersey. Do your best with the wrinkle vibe.
Yeah, just do your, and sometimes just like I'm just like kind of draping it here to try to like zhuzh out. This is a pretty narrow skirt, but I'll probably do it anyway, especially with wide skirts.
Yeah.
If you lay it completely flat, again, you're trying to make it kind of look like it is on the body. And when you have like a wide pleated skirt, it's not like it fans all the way out on you.
Yeah.
So I will kind of almost pleat the bottom of the skirt a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So that it comes in and again just looks kind of like it's hanging on your body. If it's like obviously wrinkled, you're trying to smooth that out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But other times some wrinkles are good because again it just looks how it does on your body, and then it's just a little more forgiving of other wrinkles. Do you know what I mean? Something that's very long like this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if standing here I can get it all. If you're height challenged,
yeah.
or if something is particularly long, you might just need to get like a little stool or a chair.
Now we are doing shoes,
Yep.
and Devon says tables are actually best.
Yeah, I love shoes. Shoes are my favorite. Putting it on a flat surface like a table is going to be best because it's perfect here just because it's flat surface, solid background.
Yeah.
But again, our background removal is good. The other thing with shoes is think about what orientation you want them in, just to keep it consistent. We prefer from the side. A side angle, and we just do, and again, just the little details, we do toes to the left, just so it's consistent in your wardrobe. You don't have some shoes facing this way, other shoes facing this way.
Okay, toes to the left.
Just makes it nice. So from the side, toes to the left. Similar to shoes, if they are structured, you can typically just stand them on a flat surface. If they are unstructured, you can do the same thing you do with clothes and just put them down flat on the ground and shoot from above. This one's almost like a little bit of an in-between, where
Let's try it.
I think you could pull off either way, but it might be a little, so if you can get it to balance, great, you can shoot it that way.
So once we had all the tips sorted out for you guys so you could take the best looking photos, we just started getting to it, cataloging my wardrobe, and I couldn't believe how fast it went. So if you feel a little bit intimidated or overwhelmed by doing this, because it does feel like it would be a big job, either slot out the time, it's a really good upfront investment, but the other thing you can do is just do this in small chunks. Take an hour on the weekend and do a small piece of your wardrobe. And a really good rule of thumb that Devon also mentioned was if you don't want to spend the 2 minutes taking the photo of the item, then you might want to question why that piece is in your wardrobe in the first place. We're crouching for all of this video. There's some construction going on next door, so if you hear some buzzing, that's what it is, but we are powering through. So the other thing I wanted to ask Devon about is coats. So we're in Toronto. Devon's from San Francisco, so she's not used to how freezing cold it is, but if you live in Canada, then you probably have a lot of coats that you need to index on Indyx. So we're gonna do this delicious vintage Calvin Klein that Jeff's mom gave to me, actually, my boyfriend's mom. But it's like pretty big and unstructured, so like...
Yeah, what do we do?
Yeah.
I think coats are basically a mix of a top and a jacket, or a top and a dress, excuse me. Similar thing, start by buttoning your buttons, as clean of a lay down as you can.
Wow, you make it look so good.
Thank you, many hours of practice.
Yeah. So as you're taking photos, always just keep in mind, again, what is the garment gonna look like? You can see with the pant legs, they're not splayed out really far. With the sleeves on the sweaters, they're kind of closer into the body. And then with things like belts, you want to actually tie up the loops as if it was on your waist. So those were some more great tips that Devon gave me, and they're gonna help make your outfits in the Indyx app look that much better. We have our closet catalog. My closet is cataloged. It looks so good. Basically, where do we go from here? You have your wardrobe cataloged. Now what?
Yes. What do you do? The first thing most people do is start styling outfits, right?
Yes.
Start styling and saving. So depends on what your goals are, right? Typically it's I want to get more use out of my closet, right? And so we start styling outfits with that point of view, right? So if we go into the app, the place we do this, you go to outfits, Whoops, excuse me.
You want to
sure. Depends how you want to go about this. You probably have better tips than I do on like how to start thinking about building a new outfit. But you know, I think typically a good way to start is to pick an item that maybe you want to wear more.
Yeah, like what's your hero item?
What's your hero
start
item?
With that.
Let's just say it's this one.
Yeah.
Right. And then you can just start working around that item. You can start, and then we have filters here. So we need a bottom, obviously, right? That pair of jeans is probably great.
Oh yeah, that looks
right?
so good.
And then you can kind of move things around, resize them, all that jazz.
I love it.
Make it look beautiful. You know, we need probably a shoe. I'm just gonna pick something. This might not be the best outfit, Christina. I don't know if you would wear this yourself.
I would wear
it. So yeah, first thing you can do is sit here and just style outfits to your heart's content.
Yeah.
The other thing you can do is packing lists. And so this is another big thing.
Oh, perfect.
The way you would do that is collections. So you can use collections for any way you want to organize your wardrobe into subcategories, into different curations. You can do that to your heart's content in collections. One of the main ways people use this is packing lists. So we already kind of have one of those categories for you. But basically, create a new packing list. So we'll call this London, for example. And then 2 ways you can go about this. You can actually, what I think is really cool, you can add an outfit to this. So we can go
that you've made already.
Cool. So you can add that in, add to collection, and all of the items also itemize.
I'm like blown away right now. This is genius.
So that's great. The other way you can do this, you can go the opposite way as well, right? So you can add items. So I'm just going to add some random items just to get it in there. You see one of the filters that pops up is that London packing list.
Oh, wow.
And so then you can start to create outfits with the things that are already in your packing list, right? So you can really kind of create a capsule and then see how many outfits you can create out of those items, right?
That's amazing.
So
can you tell us more about the other sort of offerings in the app?
So then once you're playing around, so you can start just by playing around in your own closet. So much value can come from that. But then again, the thing we think is really cool is to be able to connect with other people to help you with your closet, right? I think our closets are such a lonely place right now, right? They're physically locked away. And it can feel really lonely, and you're the only one in there, and you're the only one trying to figure it out. And so another huge advantage of having a digital wardrobe is that you can have someone help you with it from anywhere, right? And at any time, and in very bite-sized ways as well. So the other thing in the app is that we have our services tab where you can go in and work with a personal stylist, Christina being our newest and greatest.
Yay! So everything I'm going to be leaving a link down below, a place where you can download Indyx for free, and you can book either a lookbook with me where I can shop your closet and come up with outfits, or if you want to book a call and we can be face-to-face, you can show me your wardrobe. Everything's going to be linked in the description.
And then the thing coming soon that I think will be released by the time you release this video is also the ability to connect with your friends via the app as well.
Oh, cool.
So you'll actually be able to pin and follow each other's closets, and so you can see what's in your friend's closet, they can see what's in yours, which can be really helpful if you're in the group chat trying to figure out what to wear, right? They can literally go into your closet and help you.
Or shop each other's closets.
Or shop each other's closets, right? And if they're in the same place as you, borrow from each other or send it back and forth through the mail. You know, we can do that too.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the other thing you can do connectivity-wise right now in the app.
For me, it's such a great way to embody the idea of styling over shopping. That's my 2024 sort of North Star, my intention and mantra for the year. So I am absolutely thrilled that now I just have a bird's eye view of my own wardrobe, and this just makes me view it in such a different way. Like sometimes you can just open up your own closet and still feel like you have nothing to wear, even if you have a very curated and considered wardrobe, and even if you feel really intentional about the way you shop and everything. So I think this is just a really great way to see your closet and just get even more play and wear out of it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Any reactions from seeing it digitally? Have you? Do you have any insights on your closet yet?
I mean, there's a lot of denim. There's not a lot of color, but I don't know. It's sexy to me. I love it. Yeah. I think it's great. It's just, it gets me so excited about my wardrobe. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just, I think the whole goal is to make shopping your closet just as beautiful and inspirational as going and shopping from a brand, right?
Yeah, exactly. It feels like a store.
It feels like a store. Cool. So hopefully, instead of, opening whatever your app of choice is to shop, just open that Indyx app instead.
Cool. Thank you, Devon, so much for coming. Thank you for categorizing and digitizing my wardrobe. I never would have done it on my own, but guys, it's actually really easy. Like once you get started, you just sort of do it. And
you were in there.
Yeah, you were doing it. It goes fast. It goes really fast. So Indyx makes it really effortless, really easy. And if anybody wants to find more, learn more about Indyx, where can they go?
Yeah. So we are at myindyx.com on the web. We are also on Instagram and TikTok. Just Indyx app. Search us up. hopefully you'll find us.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed and definitely check out Indyx. I want to see your closet. Let's see. Let's do this.
You can.
Yeah.
They can see your closet and you can see theirs.
That's right. So, yeah. If you wanted to take a peek inside, you know, here we go.
Yeah.
Bye.